So as you can see, this is the template that we are going to be working on. It is a template which belongs to the travel guide niche. Yes. So I've made this template in such a way that you're just going to be changing the text and images and use it straight away. But before we begin, I want to tell you what you can do and what you cannot do with this template. Number one, as you can see that I have made this template to be very big, and it is 8.5 by 11 in size, and I want you to maintain the size. Do not change the size of this template, just use it the way it is. The second thing I want you to note is that you can see that I've used one type of font, and it is called Barlow Condensed. The reason why I've used this font is because this font is very collected. Yes, it's very collected. It keeps your text. It prevents scattering of text. So I've used this kind of font to prevent scattering of text. Now maintain this font. I want you to maintain this font. Use this one font and use it throughout the book. Yes. So if the font changes accidentally, bring it back to Barlow Condensed. This is the name of the font, Barlow Condensed. Keep the font the same for uniformity. The next thing I want you to know is that I want you to know that this template can only be used on a computer. It can only be used on a computer. Do not try to use it on a phone and then you face problems and try to come to me for solutions, because I also don't know how to help you if you're using a phone. But if you're using a computer, then I assure you, you're going to enjoy using this template. Now, first things first, you're going to notice that I've made this template very simple so that you can just replace the text. For example, let's say I want to replace the text on this particular page. This one, it says travel guide book title here. So let's say maybe this is a Japan travel guide. Yes. Then all I have to do is double click inside here. You can see highlight. Then I change it to Japan travel guide. As you can see, I have changed the name of the book. Yes, so you put here your book title. Yes, so you're going to put here your book title. Don't worry, even if it is long, it will fit inside this. Then the next thing you're going to do is click here and change this author name. Yes, or change this author name. Maybe I'll say graphics UG. So that will be my author name. Then after that, you go ahead and change these other details. So what I did for this prompt, for this template, is that I made it very simple so that you can just click and change. So here what you do, you're going to change all these details. You put the year, you put your name here, put your author name here, and then you change most of these details. If you don't have this detail, if you want to if you don't have most of these details, you just delete. Yes, delete what is here and fill in the space with other methods. Yes, you can use some other things. Maybe you can drop an image in the area, but I prefer it when if you leave it like this, you leave it the way it is. Yes, so you can get city, state, and zip code etc. You can get them online and use use fake name generator or something to get these codes and put. Yes, and then most customers don't actually take time to read these things, so you can just keep it the way it is, but make sure you just change a few details here. It will make it good the way you want. Now the next, when you go to the next part, you're going to see that we have here a table of content. Now this table of content has been divided. What I did with it is that I divided it with a column. So all I had to do was that generate. Let me actually redo it for you to see. I'll delete this one, click on delete there, then go ahead and click here, go to references. After that, click on this table of content. Yes, it will come here, and then I go to custom table of content, click here, and then make sure this is ticked, leave everything default, and then click on OK. Yes, so click on yes, and you can see here this is the table of content. Now from here, I'm going to put the cursor here in front of this, and I click on enter to move it a little. You can see that it has moved just a little. Now you can leave this table of content the way it is like this. It looks good the way it is like this, but if you want it to look further smart, you can just highlight the whole of it, come to layout. After that, come to columns here, click on this, and then click on 2, which is here. Click on 2. As you can see, it has been divided into 2 columns. Yes, now you can design this table of content the way you want. Yes, you can decide to bold this, even put colors, bold, and what. Click here, maybe bold. As you can see, then you click back, you can see now it is bold here. You can change everything in this table of content the way you want. Yes, you can play around with this table of content. Just make sure you play around with it enough. Maybe I'll show you in another video. I don't want this one to be too long. Then the next thing you can do is go ahead and change images. For example, you can see these ones. You are supposed to change these images according to the ones you want. So you can see if I click on any image, if I click on this one, you can see that there's something which comes here which tells me to change the image. It shows that I can change picture here. So all you have to do is click on this thing, click on it, and it will bring for you this window. Now from this window, you're going to choose your source of image. It can be from your computer, it can be from Bing, or from your personal OneDrive. Yes, from OneDrive, but the best one to do is to get from your computer, because you would have downloaded the images you want to use in your book and they should be on your computer. So I will just click on from the first, choose the first option, wait for it to open. If it doesn't open, you click again, but it has opened, as you can see. Then you go ahead and click on downloads. Yes, I kept my images here in download, so I'll just click on downloads to bring me here. Now from here, let me just show you. I'll use a random image from here. Let me say I want to use this one. I'll just click on it and I'll click on insert. Now you should be having your map there, because this title says title of the map of the destination. So you can see the image has entered. Now you can see from first glance, you can see the image did not fit the way we wanted it to fit. So all you have to do is click on it, then hold this area, hold these dots on this side and pull it. Yes, stretch it that it can match it the way you want it. Yes, stretch it like that. As you can see, it's jumping. So click on undo. After undoing, you pull it again, pull it slowly around there. Yes, you leave it around there. As you can see, it looks stretched. So since it looks stretched, you can just click on it again, look for this thing which says picture format, click on it, and then look for crop, click on crop, and then look for fill, click on fill. Now as you can see, fill will do that. It will stretch the image to fit. Now you hold this image and move it that it can fit the way you want. Yes, hold it and move it. I think I've done this enough times in the previous videos. You can watch the videos for the course. So I'll leave it here, then I click here. As you can see, the image has now entered. But remember, this is the place for a map, so you're going to be fixing a map. You can get the map from Google Map or somewhere else, wherever your source of your map is, and make sure it is in image format. Then you can bring it here. Yes, then you can also stretch a little if you feel like you are not done yet, so you can stretch a little and try to finish it. So yeah, just make it like that. Now that is for that part. Now let me talk about these ones, this particular part here. Now as you can see, this particular part, you're going to see that when I hover over here, you can see that the text are kind of moving. Yes, I know. I want you to note this. Before you actually bring, you don't just generate text from ChatGPT and copy and bring here directly. You don't do that. You first copy and do the paraphrasing, you do the plagiarism check and the rest of the things on a different Word document. Then after you've checked through plagiarism and everything, and then you start to format your book from here. Formatting means you now copy it from that particular Word document and bring here inside this template. Yes, and bring inside this template. Now changing the text, you can see that if I put the cursor inside here and I click, this particular place is highlighted. That means I can put my text here. Yes, that means I can put my text here. So you can highlight and remove this and then put your new text. Yes, put your new text, or you can just highlight and then click on this and paste your new text inside here. Yes, pasting is very easy. Or you can highlight all of this, then click Ctrl V, Ctrl and V, Ctrl and V. So Ctrl plus V to paste. Yes, you can only click Ctrl and V when you have already copied your content from another place and you want to paste. So you're going to paste this content small by small until they all fit inside this template and your book looks good. Yes, so from here, the next thing you're going to do is that you're going to, as you can see, some of these things are highlighted. This one, which looks kind of blue, it says getting started, but then the getting started is highlighted blue. These are all painting. As you can see, this option says painting. This is actually not painting. It's called what? Let me see. It's called shading. It's called shading. This option called shading is the one I used for these blue things. There's a blue thing here. There's a blue thing here. There's a blue thing here. You can see blue everywhere. Yes, so you can use any color you want. Now let me demonstrate that on this other part. You can see here this part. So there's this part which says cultural what, let me increase this size, says cultural insights. Yes, so if I want to highlight this cultural insights, I'll just highlight it like this, then I paint it. Let me say I want to paint it maybe yellow. Click here and then choose the color yellow like this and click on there. You can see now this is already highlighted yellow. So these colors here, you can use it to highlight what you want your customer to see. So all you have to do is just be highlighting. So you can click here, maybe I want to highlight this, let me say green. So you just make sure it is green. There you can see now I have green here. You continue, you want this to be maybe red, so click here and highlight it red. You can see that. So you keep on doing this. Now this highlighting, you can use it a lot. You can even use it maybe on this part here. Maybe you want to highlight the whole thing, so just click here and choose maybe yellow again. Let me say I want all of it to be yellow, so I'll just click here. You can see now I have yellow here. Now you see that is highlighting for you. So it's highlighting. So you highlight what you want the customer to see, what you want to emphasize for the customer inside this template. Yes. Now the next thing I need you to know is how do you actually multiply your template. How do you duplicate your template? Yes, how do you duplicate a page, maybe like this one. So I'm going to show you how to duplicate a page. One of the ways to duplicate your page is to use quick parts, but I don't like using quick parts because it takes too much computer power. And it's going to make your Microsoft Word document to start freezing. But if you want to use it, you can also use it. If your computer is powerful enough, you can use quick parts as I've shown in the other videos. But from here, I want to make it simpler for you. So all you have to do, for example, let's say you want to duplicate this other particular part. So when you click inside it, you're going to see this thing here. Yes, ignore this thing. Then when you click outside it, you bring a cursor outside it and click outside. You can see there's another one which has appeared here. You see, if I click outside, this one appears. If I click inside, there's one which is inside which appears. If I click outside, there's one which appears outside. So the outside one is the one you use to copy the whole thing. Yes, the outside one. So I'll just, if I want to copy, I'll just copy from the outside one. But before I do that, I have to first copy the title. So copy this and then you come and paste the title here. You paste it here and then maybe give it header 1. So you can see that now I have the title page here. Then I'll come back, you leave out inside. So you can see there's a small one inside, then when you click outside, there's a small one outside. So you click on it, highlight and copy. Yes, you copy from outside, then you come here, you click, you put your cursor up here and you click and you paste the way it is. Paste with this other pasting. Yes, this original pasting, you paste with it. This one here, keep source formatting, you paste in a way that keeps the source formatting. So click on this and you can see now I have my content copied. Now from here you can edit anything you want inside it. Can be changing things, change things the way you want. Upload an image if you want to upload an image, so just click inside here. For if this one, if it is like this, then you click inside, click from file, and then you get an image you want like this one. You click on it and you click insert, and you can see, as you can see, this image has entered. Now it has not reached down here. What if I want it to reach down here? So I'll just click inside it and then I pull it down like that, and then it is overstretched. So I'll click on it, I make sure it is highlighted, come to picture format, then go to crop and then fill. You can see that fill has stretched it, and you click anywhere inside the document to remove the fill format. Now you can see that I have a complete book interior here. Yes, so now you can also delete what you do not like. Yes, so for example, you reach a certain page, you don't like some format, you delete the format. Yes, delete the format. You just click outside it like this, outside the margins. You click outside the margin, then you tap on this and then click on delete on your keyboard. Click on delete. You can see like that, and then you highlight again and click on delete again. Yes, if delete is not working, you just cut it. Just highlight, you hold this thing, click on it and then highlight and click on cut like that. So it has been cut, it is off, it is no longer on this page. Yes, so I can bring it back like that. So all you have to do is click outside here and then hold on this and make sure it is highlighted, then right click and cut it. You can see that it has been cut, so I don't have it on the page. So if you want to cut anything from any page, you can just cut it off. For example, let me say if I want to cut something from the middle. Yes, if I want to cut something from the middle, maybe I don't like, let me say I don't like this and I want to cut it off. So all I have to do is come here and click outside, then click on this to highlight it, then right click and cut it off. You can see that it has been cut off. Then you can adjust everything the way you want. So that is how you deal with this template. Yes, that's how you deal with this template. So I hope you have learned something from this and you can easily use your template.